All right, this is our first update of the evening. Our mic is finally working here. Boston Red here, coming to you via WBRN radio in Boston and over the Boston Red network. Some of the polls are starting to close in New Hampshire. We'll go to the Manchester Union as we move around here on this election day. Some close at 7 p.m. It's about 7:11 now, and others stay open till 8 p.m., so we don't have a lots out of New Hampshire at this point in time. Very long lines today at polling places across the U.S. This is from the Reuters agency. Civil rights groups were receiving complaints about intimidating behavior at voting sites in Pennsylvania and Florida. We did expect some of that to be happening. There was a lawsuit filed in Las Vegas, that's Clark County, about early voting, and it was thrown out. Trump is running around the country talking about the election being rigged. There's 7,000 volunteers out there for various civil rights groups, fielded over 20,000 calls. That's according to the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights on the Valor. About 28% of the calls were from people finding out they were not registered to vote. Some were calling about voter harassment in Broward County, Florida. 2 election clerks at a polling site were fired after they clashed over how to resolve complaints of vote intimidation. That's, of course, by the local media there. We'll go to Florida. In Jacksonville, one man refused to leave a polling station there. He was finally removed from the polling station. In Philadelphia, basically it was business as usual. In Durham, North Carolina, agreed to extend polling time there till 8:30 Eastern Time after complaints from the state chapter of the NAACP. So some minor things, not as many as we had expected. We're already getting some calls here, I guess. On they projected that Donald Trump, has won Kentucky and Indiana. That is some predictions there. Hillary Clinton in the state of Vermont. In North Carolina and in Ohio, we're closing about 30 minutes. Clinton led Trump, 44 to 39 in the latest Reuters poll. This is from Reuters here. But we'll continue tonight getting these calls in from various states. Kentucky is projected to win there in Indiana and in Kentucky, not one of the states that we are monitoring. Let's quickly look at the Washington Post here while we are rolling along here. Basically, the headline is polls begin to close after a bitter race. No doubt about that. Very bitter. Ryan tries to sell GOP unity after tensions with Trump is one of the headlines. Intimidation goes on. We reported last night that the cannabis or marijuana initiatives are on in many of the states, particularly in the West, in California. Dana Milback has a headline here. No matter who wins the election, Nate Silver was right. If Donald Trump wins, Silver, the number crunching genius behind the site, said on ABC News Sunday that Hillary Clinton is one state away from potentially losing the Electoral College. If Clinton wins the Electoral College, he predicts his website, she'll get 71% of it. And this is really a more of a play on words. The predictive model based upon historic patterns worked until they don't. That's from Alan Lichtman, a history professor there. So is still convinced Trump will win. Well, anyway, there's some of these models out here. The upshot has 85% chance there of a Clinton win. The Daily Cause 92%. And the Princeton model, 99%. My favorite is Charlie Cook, really a big number coming out. Well, we'll find out in a few minutes where that is going. Let's look at some of the turnout numbers here today. We'll go back to Ohio. And, well, we'll look at Ohio now. Ohio, they have not closed as of yet, but early exit polls favor Clinton. But we've known now not to pay. According to this, now this is sort of a bombshell. Donald Trump says he won't accept the results if he loses. Well, he said that before. The Republican nominee continued to say he may refuse. I guess the word here is may refuse to accept the results. Well, one never knows. And this is from the Cleveland Plain Dealer here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we run around and look at some of the results as they come in. They obviously have not come in yet here. So let's go to some of the projected turnout numbers. That have been around. This is from the Votecast R here, the turnout in these various states. Now, this is estimated votes so far in the state of Florida. For Clinton, 4,954,384. For DJ Trump, 4,636,729 so far in Florida. These are only estimates, remember that. Despite Clinton's big lead in Philadelphia, the race in Pennsylvania remains close. Is on the latest from the blog here. Let's look at Iowa. In the state of Iowa, the projection is Clinton has 659,152 so far. DJ Trump, 645,465. This would be in 99 of Iowa's 99 counties. In Vegas, or in the state of Nevada, Clinton has is projected. Now these are only projections. 504,000 votes, 180. Trump has 496,633 in there. In New Hampshire, very important one here. Clinton has 311,833. That is projected so far. There is estimates based on pre-election polling, turnout, observations, etc. And Trump has 289,115 there. Now, Ohio doesn't get any closer than this. Clinton has 2,534,965. Trump has 2,516,000. 534. In Pennsylvania, another very, very close state, here 2,557,627 for Trump, also 2,401,513. In the state of Wisconsin, Clinton has 3,366,000 and 76. Trump has 1,193,000 votes there. So those are the present numbers right now, at least where the projections are. And let's get to this. Big lead here. This is Josh Voorhees. The model currently shows a tight race in Pennsylvania, and we just gave that number out there. That was at 6:25 Eastern Time. That's good for the polls there, but one reason Clinton's advantage in the state hasn't matched Obama's, at least thus far, she's not running up in Philadelphia there. The VoteCast model estimates she is netting roughly 330,000 votes in Philadelphia County. Clinton campaign made Philadelphia a priority, no doubt about that. Still, Clinton doesn't seem to be matching President Obama's performance there. So we'll just throw this up on the Facebook page from Slate. Red pantsuit and all. And we'll tweet this out here. This is a very interesting application we've been using here. And we'll continue to use it all night long. Here to look at the projections and how the projections actually match up. And let's see here. These are just some of the blog items here, and we'll go back to the actual voting itself. Now, these states that were called and these are some of the early states. And here we go again. We're back live here with the their live blog. This is from VoteCast. And it is shaping up to be quite a night across the nation here. Not a lot of changing there. Let's go to North Carolina now, and the voting is been very heavy in the state of North Carolina. This is Cleveland. We've already been there. Yeah, let's see. We'll go. No. Okay, now we'll go. This is the Charlotte Observer here. This is one of the things with live headline is Trump wins Indiana as polls close at exit polls in Indiana.